This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be telling you about my all-time favorite on-camera flash that happens to also be super affordable. I'll be showing you behind the scenes from 3 separate shoots I've done recently in Costa Rica. I'll be sharing tips on how to shoot with flash outdoors, as well on how to edit the photos afterwards. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then stick around. The flash that I'm talking about today is the Godox V1S flash. This is the Sony version, but I'm pretty sure they have one for each camera model. You can currently buy it for around $250 on Amazon, which I think is an insanely good deal considering what you're getting for it. Now onto the first shoot. Personally, when it comes to shooting with on-camera flash, my preferred way is for sunset or night shoots. In the first scenario, we were just wrapping up a different photo shoot. We were doing it at the beach and I decided to grab my flash and take some extra shots. Now, I will preface this with saying I unfortunately can't show you all the photos as they might be a bit too much for YouTube. However, check out the link in the description below to see the full set if you'd like. We got really lucky with the sunset on this one as the colors were absolutely incredible. We also got some clouds, which also looks amazing on photos. The beach we were shooting at offered a variety of rocks and different foliage, which made the background look really interesting as well. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look.
I love that. That looks so good.
Careful! Oh no! Oh, that's actually so cool. Whenever I'm shooting with flash, I always try and set it up in a way that isn't too bright so I can still preserve some detail in the background. For my settings on this one, the flash power used was around 1/125 power and I used it on manual. The secret to success when it comes to shooting with flash outdoors is to get that sweet spot just after sundown and before it gets dark. Keep in mind, it does not leave a lot of time to work, as technically you probably have around 20 minutes max. After that, it starts getting super dark and the photos end up looking dull with the model just in the shot and everything else blacked out. On the other hand, if you start too early, the exposure is not going to look right and the sky is going to be overexposed and it's just not going to have the same vibe. So unfortunately, your time is super limited.
Beautiful.
Here I'm going to show you how I edit the photo really quickly in Lightroom. So as you see, this is the raw image. It doesn't look quite like the edited, but it's pretty easy to get it to where I want it to be with Lightroom. First, I'm gonna go night, which is the preset that I used for this particular setup. And as you see, the background is a nice color, but she's very overexposed. So what I do is I go into here, I select subject, it selects the model pretty nicely, and I bring the exposure down quite significantly, probably like -70. And as you see here, what I'll also do is I will add to this, I will add a brush here and I will also add this area here, just because it's also a bit bright and it doesn't look as balanced. So I'll just do that quick. And then the same way I can just darken it a little bit more. And then finally, after I have that done, I'm just going to go to grain and add a bit more grain because I like it. And this is the final image. So as you see, this is the before and this is the after. It's pretty easy. You just have to brighten the background and darken your model a little bit. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Are you looking to create a stunning website that showcases your brand and tells your story? Look no further than Squarespace. With their easy-to-use platform and beautiful templates, you can design a professional and modern website in a matter of hours. Squarespace is perfect for photographers, small business owners, and entrepreneurs. Don't let the lack of coding skills hold you back from creating a website that you'll be proud to show off. There are hundreds of fully customizable templates to choose so you can really make it your own. The platform is packed with features like e-commerce, SEO, and social media integrations, which is crucial when it comes to running your photography business. If you're like me and constantly on the phone or in meetings with clients, Squarespace offers you scheduling tools for your website as well. These tools allow you to create and manage appointments, bookings, and reservations through your Squarespace website. Your customers will be able to view your availability, schedule appointments, and pay for services directly at the site as well. If that sounds like something you'd like to try, make sure to go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and once you're ready to go, use my code squarespace.com/Anita to receive 10% off your first purchase. Enjoy! For our second shoot, we took a bit too long changing from a previous look that we shot for my YouTube channel, coming soon. So we ended up just only catching the tail end of the light. On this particular shoot, I decided to style her in all red to create some color cohesion in my shots. Do you see how the outfit matches the sunset and how their skin and her hair matches the color of the sand? That's usually the kind of thing that I look out for because I feel like it makes a much nicer cohesive image when it comes to creating your story. Beautiful. What if you're sitting on the side? Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Love. Here you can also see how truly impressive the flash is. It has a super fast recycling time and it just keeps going. It keeps flashing every second. I love it. It also has a pretty powerful constant light, which helps your camera focus, which is extremely helpful, especially once it starts getting really dark. My favorite photos I shot were definitely the ones where I was sitting on the sand with all the water reflecting back at her because of the light bounce. Looks really nice. I love it. Oh. Actually, that's really cool. For our third and final shoot, we went on a bit of an adventure. If you've been to Costa Rica, you know the roads here can be a bit rough, especially the beach roads. We left a little bit too late and wandered around a bit too long and ended up going to a beach that is a 4x4 only, which guess what? Our car wasn't. The road down was fine, but we got stuck in the sand. Of course we did. The light was running out. I was freaking out, but thankfully we had around 12 people that gathered around and helped us get us out of the sand. It was insane. Really appreciate it. We literally had around 10 minutes to spare where we fired out as many shots as we potentially could. I definitely wish we had some more time, but I still think we got some great shots. And we managed to get back out, which is also a great plus because we were pretty doubtful about that. Another thing to consider is the direction you're shooting at. For example, I really wanted to take some photos with the palm trees, but unfortunately, because the light wasn't really available there, it was all setting by the water. That's the direction I had to shoot at because there was just no light and it looked super dark and dull. So this is something to consider when you are setting your location. Where will the final little bit of light be? Because that's what's going to decide what your background is going to be. Whenever I shoot with a flash, I always try to keep my camera settings around 160th of a second, f2.8 and ISO 4/500. I always like to make sure not to overexpose my model as it's really hard to get the highlights and shadow details back, so I'd rather just do it all in camera. I should also mention that the Godox V1S does offer high-speed sync as well if that's something that you're into. I personally don't really use it that much, but it is an option as well. What I think I should mention here is the last time I charged my flash was over probably a month ago. I've used it on multiple shoots and the battery just refuses to go down or die. I have easily gotten close to 3,000 shots or more on a single battery charge, and if that isn't impressive, especially for the $250 price tag, I'm not sure what is. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the shoot. Let me know which ones you liked the most. Let me know if there's any other gear that you would like for me to test out, because I'm always open and looking for ideas. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.